1:17 remaining in that penalty right now. As it's brought in by Morin. It's a 3-on-1. Morin across. Atkinson with a one-timer and a good save by DeSalvo. Back to the line for Moore. Here's Atkinson, cross ice. Skinner playing the point. Moore, touch pass for Atkinson. Atkinson has got traffic out front. He slides one down low. Morin scores! A one-timer from a sharp angle. It's a power play goal for Morin. His OHL leading 17th power play goal, and it's 2-0.
Well, Morin tried to set up Atkinson for a one-timer on that 3-on-1 rush earlier, and Atkinson really didn't get a lot of wood on it. And DeSalvo made the save, and then later in the sequence, a matter of seconds later, Atkinson slips his pass to Morin, who looks like he has no angle whatsoever, but that puck barely touches his stick here, and it's in the back of the net before DeSalvo can react. And we get a real good look at it here. Look where his feet are. They're right on the goal line. But that is a pure goal scorer's goal. He's shown two different ways to score tonight, both of them equally awe-inspiring as he finishes that play there, started by Atkinson.
And that 17th power play goal for Morin actually breaks a tie with Luke Pither, who was also at 16. Here's Brian Cameron looking for the response. Pither with a quick release. Maxwell gives up a big rebound on the save. And Catanacci lifts a backhander in. Stannis getting checked. It'll come out front, and there's a shot by Thompson, and DeSalvo had to be acrobatic. Cameron looking for Pither. It was knocked away from him by Stevens, and we get a whistle on the offside.
And that'll give us a chance to look, since you're talking about Luke Pither, at the top three scorers for the Barrie Colts entering tonight's action. Of course, none of the three have added to their totals here. Luke Pither with 64 points, sits 8th in the OHL. Alex Hutchins, 16th in the OHL with 55 points. And Cameron, the leading goal scorer, with 36. All three of those guys part of the 20-goal club, also with Darren Archibald and Taylor Carnivale with 19 on the year. As we talked about off the top, they could have 5 guys with 20 goals or more by the end of tonight if Carnivale can find the back of the net.
And if Pither finds the back of the net, it'll make 3 Barrie Colts with at least 30 goals. So balance distributed throughout the lineup for the Colts. Carnivale gets excused, and Matt Kennedy, who is a player who scores at a point per game rate, or at least he did in Guelph last year and close to it for part of this year. Atkinson backhands one in. Archibald shielding and turns back for Dalton Prout. Lifting one through the neutral zone, and Murphy looking cross ice. Atkinson. Tip-off is the trailer. Tip-off will be patient. DeSalvo out of position, and Kennedy was back-checking. Crawford around. Darren Archibald lifts a high one in on the diagonal. Kennedy at the half boards. Down low for Carnivale. Archibald collects it. Can't make a real play, so he tries to go back to the line. Wigan falling down. Atkinson breaking it out with Skinner. And Dodaro jumping into the rush. Atkinson across. Skinner follows it up. Skinner, great save made by DeSalvo. And he holds on as Archibald pancakes his man in front of the net.
Well, it looked like DeSalvo was out of position even to make a save if Skinner had taken the backhand here on the rebound. And then he blows back across the crease and is able to drag that right foot long enough that he could reach out and make the save as Skinner spun around to try and get better wood on it with the forehand. You can see here the little delay, and you can see how long DeSalvo delayed kicking his leg out there as he waited for the shot to be released. That's a tremendous save by DeSalvo, and perhaps, like Kitchener got some energy off a good penalty kill and some good saves in the first period, the Barrie Colts can do the same off that save on De Silva.
Pither, chased by Moore. Chima Demore chips one off the end boards. It's taken away as Ronaldo cycles it, and Brody sends one down low. After the line kept in by Brody, tipped a couple times before bouncing in on Maxwell as Ronaldo Ronaldo gets involved.
Ronaldo doing his best to try and inspire his teammates a little bit, get some life in their bench as they're down now 2 goals early here in the second period. A team that's extremely good on home ice. We've talked about it with their depth and firepower. They're obviously never out of a game, especially when they're only down by 2 goals and there's 36 minutes of change left in this hockey game.
Ronaldo got involved with Gabriel Landeskog, who played his hockey last year at Djurgården, Sweden, native of Stockholm, as the shot gets deflected wide. Hutchings on the lip of the crease. Stefan de la Riviere. Moore on top of him, and de la Riviere gave it away to Moore. Nice play, though, by Brody to take it away from Moore. Catanacci got bumped by de la Riviere. Brody lead pass for de la Riviere. Catanacci stick checking in the neutral zone. Here's Stefan de la Riviere. Shot from the exterior that Maxwell cradles and holds on.
There hasn't been a lot of bad blood here tonight. There was a little bit of bad blood, however, in the newspaper the last couple of weeks as we see this shot by de la Riviere on Maxwell. When they traded Maverick Parks from Kitchener here to Barrie, coach and GM Stephen Spott of Kitchener thought the deal would include a player, Dean Polachuk, going from Barrie to Kitchener. Well, it turned out that wasn't the case. Marty Williamson had made that offer, but they never confirmed it. And then the next day, which was trade deadline day, they said, no, we'll send you some draft picks instead. And there was some kind of nasty words exchanged in the newspaper between 2 guys that are friendly off the ice, although it seems like they've patched everything up.
Clifford to the outside. There was certainly some miscommunication on the trade. No miscommunication about the exchange in the newspaper. Trade deadline, of course, stressful for a couple of guys who are coach and GM. It's loose out front. And there's a backhander towards the net by Clifford. Good save by Maxwell.
And, of course, Polachuk, one of the scratches here tonight for Barrie.
Petrangelo's shot is deflected up high. Crawford pinching in smartly. Pass is deflected across. Petrangelo will pinch in with Thompson able to chop it down the ice. Parks picked up his first shutout as a Barrie Colt last night, 4-0 against Mississauga. Out front they go, scores! Kennedy on the redirection of the lip of the crease, and it's 2-1.
Terrible line change by Kitchener. They get caught with only 1 man back and 4 blue sweaters coming at them. And Matt Kennedy finishes it off on the 19th shot on net by the Barrie Colts. It's a 2-1 hockey game, 14:48 left here in the second period. And a real good play to get this puck up the ice quickly. And you can see the 2 blue sweaters there, 2 more going to the net. And only 1 white sweater back is the other Kitchener Rangers. You can see Dan Kelly left all by himself to defend with Maxwell. And it looks like that pass hit Kelly's stick and then Kennedy's stick and goes between the legs of Maxwell. 2-1, and they just had a real good chance off the face-off as well.
And that was Kennedy again. Kennedy with the puck now, sweeps one behind the net for Archibald. Carnevale on the other side. Cycles one down low for Archibald. Murphy trying to check him. Back to the line it goes. Shot was blocked by Atkinson, and Atkinson went tumbling as he collided with Gaskin in the neutral zone. Skinner looking to create some offense. Skinner with a shot. That one doesn't get through, and Archibald turning back with Kennedy. Long shift for the duo. Kennedy cuts to the high slot. Looked to return it to Archibald, but Tadero was checking. Kept in by Dalton Trout with a shot through a crowd. That was blocked by Skinner, and it's a 3-on-2 coming back the other way with Randall and Tipoff. Tipoff, Randall with a seam, and then he lost control of the puck. Zach Ronaldo with a lead pass, and it's Luke Pither crisscrossing. Pither to the outside, looking for Ronaldo out front, and Maxwell was there to cover. Good concentration. Pither with a shot, and that one hit the referee on the other side. Trout will send one down low. Ronaldo bumped by Tadero. Pither looking up, but they score! It was tipped in by Chima Demore out front, and the Colts have tied the game.